So then we have the thing about archeological ceramics, and the group tells us about a website that wants to show a collection of about 600 individual pieces, like not completely finished or not completely integer parts of ceramics, but things that are broken off and found. And some of them are like 800 years old, and others are like 100 years old. And the group identified a picture that kind of sketches the atmosphere that at least the scholars and the amateurs should recognize. Yes, this is what we are interested. There are some ceramics here, and our hobby, our profession is about these ceramics. So this picture could well feature on your website to set the tone, to tell people, if you like ceramics, come here and find out what we've got. And then this is an example of an individual object. There are like, how many were there? I forgot. Let's see here, right? 600. So this is one of the 600. So it's three pieces that belong together. So I think you consider this a single object. You don't need to, by the way, but if you are completely sure they are part of one thing, then you could consider them one. You have a photo, you have the location where the thing was found. Maybe here's this, well, I cannot see completely, but this tells me the location. This is a description of, I'm just thinking, the part you found and the part that is considered to be the original one, right? So it's an extension. You have a typology. This part is glazed ceramics. There could be other things, and this is a plate. Could also be a cup or whatever, right? So this is description of the individual primary objects, and then there could be secondary objects like the chemical analysis of the glaze. I think this is right. So this is. For some people, especially for, I'm not sure for amateurs, for the professionals this definitely is interesting, right, for the scholars, but maybe for the amateurs, I wouldn't calculate myself to be an amateur on pottery, but so you can find out who will be interested. Anyhow, it's nice, detailed, scientifically developed information that definitely should be considered the secondary object. And there's like a microscopic pictures of the glaze or the clay. I'm not sure, but it seems that the experts know what it is and would be happy to look at it and find out. And there's pictures of the archaeological site where the thing has been found. And I think this is very relevant because the picture tells me maybe what's around this individual thing. It might be actually part of a house that's found in the ground, and in the house you found these pieces of pottery. So this picture and probably descriptions, well, they definitely are, it says text and images, it definitely are secondary objects for each individual piece of pottery, right? It tells me the story. Good. The stakeholders, students and amateurs, and they need basic and intermediate information. It's clear. And they can contribute, right? So these type of people, they might understand, they might actually say, I know a pot with the same decoration, or I know a piece of ceramics with the same shape, so they could actually help finding out more. And then there's collections and auction houses, they would need your website, because with the help of your website, you could say, we found another thing. Oh, in your website we find out it's this type or it's this type of glaze. So museums, well, they should talk to you because in a way this is a museum collection. So relate to other museums, especially if they have the same type of objects. And then you have people who really want to go into the chemical analysis and look at the pictures of the microscope, so they might be wanting much more than let me say, the students sometimes. I don't know, but if the group finds out, this makes a lot of sense.